I didn't always know that I wanted to be an author illustrator, but it's something I have been doing for a long time. I've always written words, I've always drawn and scribbled images and thoughts and ideas, and it was sort of my way of interacting with the world and learning about it, like kids tend to do. So I've been doing it for a very long time. I've got some of my first ever drawings that I did here. You can see, not dissimilar to now. I loved colour, I loved the use of white space, I liked putting an image somewhere in an interesting space on the page. I loved creating my own characters and scenes underwater and fantasy creatures, which I still love now. So I think that passion for words and images started very young. I also started writing stories when I was very little. My mum has got boxes full of stories I created, which I'll never show anyone because they're very embarrassing, but I will show you one of the first stories, a very simple story I wrote about fish, which I was very passionate about at the time. And it's important to love what you write about, which I clearly did. And you can see you don't need to be able to spell, you don't need to be able to use words properly to write a story. You can still get an idea across. And my story is about fish. There are lots of kinds of fish, like sharks, whales and rainbow fish. And I knew that stories needed drama, so 2 sharks are dangerous, more so than 1 shark. So even then I knew the idea of 2 sharks was even more exciting than 1 shark, so adding a bit of drama and danger to the story. Nowadays I'm lucky enough to have my own office space in my house where I make all my stories and draw all my pictures, and it's upstairs I live in beautiful Brisbane in a really leafy suburb, which gives me lots of ideas out this window, watching people walk by and birds in the trees, and it's beautifully quiet. And this is my big beautiful computer that I get to write all my stories on, and my art desk over here. And it's not usually so clean as this. I cleaned it out just for the photos, so I look perfectly organised.